Man, check this out, man. We just gonna get straight into the video. Money on the floor. Let's get straight to it. Colorado, Nebraska was the most watched college football game Saturday. 8.7 million views versus the second most watched game, Texas and Alabama, 7.9 million views, man. That is insane. It is incredible. That's what we need more of. Got to have the fans show up, show out. And not, if you can't be there in person just like me, you got to watch that thing on Fox. My family was watching it downstairs. My wife, she don't care nothing about anything except Pittsburgh Steelers. That's it. That's all she cares about. And I'm an Atlanta Falcons fan and, Georgia Bulldogs fan, but we sitting here, got it on both TVs while I'm working up here. We're watching. Everybody's tuning in. I'm going to tell y'all why. We're going to talk about all that in 1 second, man. But before we get started, make sure y'all like the video and comment y'all thoughts down below. Y'all know where we're trying to go with this thing. To the moon, Alice! And if nobody told y'all this today, y'all, my brothers, my sisters, my family, I love each and every last one of y'all. So let's just get back into the news, man. This is no surprise to a lot of people because Steve Spurrier said it last week. Nebraska versus Colorado will be the center of the college football universe come Saturday. And he was exactly right. He says everybody else says Texas and Alabama, but I'm telling you that it's going to be Colorado versus Nebraska. Good game, awesome game. Look, I like defensive games, a little bit sloppy in the first half or what have you. That's what some people say. I say the defense had something to do with them being sloppy. That's how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm what they call it, ultimate accountability, what have you. So you got to get a defensive credit on both sides, but got it together, won the game, did everything that they said that they were going to do, came in, and at the end of it, it's just saying, like, these are the things that scare people to death because they look at that and they be like, well, he just went there. What has he done in order to garner this? As if being a professional football Hall of Famer with the personality as big as all outdoors, right? Playing baseball, played in World Series, played in, won 2 Super Bowls, that, retired, came back a couple of times in baseball and football, and still was able to do it on a really high level. Being on the NFL Network, great analyst on the NFL Network, one of the only people to get Marshawn Lynch to talk because of his personality and how he can get people to open up. This is a testament to how he's able to touch people and get people to open up. Marshawn Lynch didn't want to talk to anybody, so I'm gonna talk to you, Prime, because you aren't. You know what I'm saying? So, like, being able to do that, if he can get a guy that everybody else, he said, I'm just here so I won't get fined, but he opened up and talked to Deion or what have you. What do you think Prime is able to get out of these kids or what have you? When everybody's watching, everybody loves Coach Prime. And this is, like I said, this is the amalgamation of 2 things that everybody loved in the 90s. Everybody loved Prime Time in the 90s. Everybody had the shoes. Everybody had all this. Everybody loved Colorado football in the 90s. So if you are 40 or older or what have you, just like the announcer, he said, what is it, Gus Johnson? I can't think of what his name is. Tell me what his name is down there. When Shedeur scored and he was doing the Prime Time, he said, listen, man, if you or 40 or above, everybody did that in the backyard with the doggone bandana on. I'm gonna be Prime. I'm Deion Sanders. You can be whoever else, but I get people literally fighting over to be that, and now you get to play for this man and be able to play for him. Come and learn under his tutelage and do all of that stuff, man. It's an awesome thing for the kids. And like I said, you get to pick his brain, learn everything. But the biggest thing is, like I said, this is what scares the coaches and all the other schools and stuff that passed up on it. It's like buyer's remorse or non-buyer's remorse for a lot of people. They passed up, they said, we don't want that, we don't want the whole show, we'll be fine. And you just see the financial records of Colorado. Even if they didn't win, they are gonna win. But even if they hadn't won to this point, the financial records of Colorado over the last 9 months, more, I mean, in terms of merch, ticket sales, attendance, all of that stuff, more than justify, probably 5 times over by now, bringing Coach Prime in. And it's crazy. And look at the TV numbers. Like I said, those TV numbers are insane. I keep hitting the wrong button, but the TV numbers are insane. 8.7 million views. And when people say stuff like, what has he done in order to garner this? because you still, at the end of the day, you still got to coach football. When people do stuff like that, it's just like with my channel. Like I don't do this, I don't do that, I don't do intense breakdowns, I don't do that. How is he able to get views or do this and that? Sometimes your personality and the way that you talk to people and the way that you come off to people that's genuine, that rubs off on people and they like you for who you are. It doesn't matter if you're a hard stats guy, if you're just somebody just dropping videos just to do this. If you do things and y'all can tell that I actually care about what I'm doing, that's why people gravitate toward me and the videos, just like people gravitate toward Coach Prime and what he's doing. It's just that simple. It's somebody that we've watched, we're invested in, we want to see this and we want to see it through. And sometimes people need more support than anything. And so listen, they're there. 8.7 million views, that is an insane number. And like I said, to be more than Texas and Alabama, that's just an awesome thing, man. And like I said, you've already put in, like, people see the end goal, the end result. That's why they want to just factor it down to winning. But the man has won his entire life. So why would you think that he's not going to win here? It's just, it's insane to me to think about how people see situations and stuff like that. It's just like when people see your channel and I'm just using my YouTube because it's my only frame of reference. On my other channel, I got 100,000 subscribers over there. Been doing this for like 15 years. We get very solid views and all that, but people think they can come play me in a game, beat me one game, but no, you haven't put in all of the work and built up the cachet that I have. It's the same thing with Coach Prime. You're not going to be a head coach, and even Nick Saban, those guys, you're not going to come into a place and just put down roots and think that you're going to garner the same thing that he has, because he's been putting in the work over the last 30 years. You have to get in. Once you get to 30 years of work, or a body of work of 30 years behind you, then it may speak for itself and you'll be able to get the same thing that they're able to do. Maybe not to this degree, but when people say that, it's just always funny to me, because it's like, we know why. The man has been winning his entire life. He's got a personality that makes people gravitate toward. It's very polarizing, though. You're either gonna love him or you hate him, but guess what? Either one, you're gonna be watching. And that's where we are with this, and those numbers are the proof. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section, man. Love each and every last one of y'all. Hey, drop those comments, hit the like button, and I'm gonna holler at y'all next time. Till next time. It's your boy Jay Easy, aka Fresh from the Barbershop, BK the People's Champ.
Godspeed.